best soccer shoe to wear is COPA Mundial. Black. It's a heavy shoe. It's the right shoe. Well, it works for me. The kangaroo leather is legit. And how you know COPA Mundial soccer shoe is the best shoe to wear is because the price is maintained over time. It's only went up or maintained. It's never went down. Yeah, you probably could find deals with Copas, but they're the best shoe. I remember as a kid when I got a COPA Mundial I think at like 16, and I was so excited because everyone had that shoe. It was the shoe to get, and just it's simple. It's, you know, for Arizona weather it was perfect because the you know, you got the 5 molded studs in the front, 4 in the back. It's all you needed, and we play in so many different surfaces over here, from dirt to concrete to Bermuda grass, and just every kind. It does well on wet surfaces and everything. It is a kangaroo leather, but anyways, so back in the day, the Copas had those three stripes, and it was always so cool when the Adidas stripes would curl up, and you always had 1 or 2 curled up, and they're just flailing about. But you would always be able to send them back. I didn't buy Copas for like 10 years. Like, I never bought them. I just kept sending them back, and then they figured out that was not acceptable, and then you can't send them back for any little tear. We would just tear them up and send them back, but I never bought them. But Copas, they've always been the safest shoe for me. I mean, the kangaroo leather is high level, and it always molds to your foot, and you know, the shoe always grew, so you probably need, if you played a lot, you need a new set of Copas every 6 months. But when I got my first pair for, I think, $79, and then it went up to $89, and it would always be around $89, and now it's like $120, $150, but it's the same dang shoe. They only added the 1 strip underneath the 3 Adidas stripes to keep them from flipping out. So, yeah, it's such a simple, basic shoe, and you know, it never affected me, and it's tough enough too to handle, like, you know, getting stepped on and stuff. It's just a great shoe, and if you took care of it, you know, a lot of people would like grease up their shoes and make their leather really soft. I didn't even mess with that. Mine got really hard at times because I was playing a game and it was wet weather, and then put them in my closet, and then they're all hard. But I love those shoes. I always love those shoes, and if I would play outdoor again, which I won't, I would get those shoes. I can't wear cleats anymore. My feet get jacked up way too easily. So anyways, the best soccer shoe ever made is COPA Mundial, from 1970 or whenever they started to today, and their kids are still wearing them. Why? Because the coaches like me are saying, get COPA Mundials. It's the safest shoe. I don't like those bladed ones. The bladed shoes, I'm like, those are weird. You know, it'd be one thing if we played on this most perfect pitch that your cleats always got into there's always grass and this nice thin layer of soil. We don't have that. You got to be prepared for everything. So if you can't afford multiple shoes for any kind of surface, Copa's the best. Round molded cleats are the best. All these blades, and everyone's trying to be, you know, kids love them. Oh, like, I want the bladed ones. Ronaldo wears it. Ronaldo doesn't play in Arizona at Snedeker Park. You know, he doesn't play at Oso Park or other crazy places we play, Fair Farm. You know, the surfaces are different. You need the molded, rounded cleats, and obviously not metal, because if you get stuck in some weird Bermuda crabgrass that's growing, it'll spin and turn. But not the bladed ones. Bladed ones are dangerous. Don't get the bladed, and definitely don't get these crazy long cleats. I see these kids wearing 4 molded round high studs in the back and then bladed in the front. It's like high heels. I'm like, get rid of those right now. You're going to hurt yourself. You step on one crabgrass, your ankle's going to turn. I mean, just simple, flat, safe Copas for Arizona is the best. When you become $1 million athlete and you know your facilities is beautiful, yeah, go get the metal ones, go get other ones, or always have 5-6 pairs of shoes at all times, because every surface in Arizona, it's gonna be different. It goes from looks beautiful on top, but it's hard underneath, and you're slipping around, and there's so many different kinds of surfaces out here. So you have to go with the basic, just the flat, molded, round cleats. That's what I would say. COPA Mundial, my favorite shoe. Goodbye.
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.